Okay, so we're now on our part 3, and I was wondering what has made such a sterling character that is Glenn Chong today. And I'm not saying this because he's in front of me. No? I have been a crusader also for a long time.
Thank you, sir.
I have, as you will hear from Mr. Glenn Chong, his family is complaining about him because this doesn't make their family any money or himself.
We're not getting wealthier.
Oh, we're not getting wealthier. And I'm the poorest, maybe among 10 siblings, I'm the poorest because I've spent a lot of time as a crusader, a political activist, and so on. But I visited the Facebook page of Glenn, and this is what I saw. Ang nakalagay dyan, ikaw bang naglagay nito? The power
to change our destiny.
Sige nga, basahin mo para
The
mabilis.
power to change our destiny lies in our own hands. I could not read anymore kasi white. Can you just... It says here, the power to change our destiny lies in our own hands. If we choose wisely, we will reap the benefits of a good choice. If we choose wrongly, we will all suffer the same fate. But in rigged elections, the power is useless. We are all losers. Together, let us use the power to bring about clean and honest elections.
Yeah.
Actually, that picture came from after the oral arguments in the Supreme Court na napanalo namin.
Kailan yan?
Yung voter receipt.
Kailan yan? Kailan?
March 2016. Just before the elections. Because I was the one grilled by then Chief Justice Sereno on the issue of voter receipt. Kasi resource speaker ako doon sa Senate, the Supreme Court itself. Amicus Curiae.
So I got curious. I studied a bit of your background. I thought that your father was a political actor in the provincial politics. Kasi nabasa ko that he was a target of assassination attempt. 2 daw bodyguards ang namatay.
Yes.
Bodyguards ba niya yun? O bodyguards mo?
Akin yun.
Bodyguards mo. So ikaw ang sana
ako actually ang target noon because I think my father was briefly into politics pero hindi naman siya nanalo so he never ran again. Ang kasabay po niya, yung tatay ni Goyo Larrazabal, Governor of Leyte, my dad ran as Lieutenant Governor of Biliran kasi sa province kami So Lieutenant Governor yung sa amin. That was way back
Lieutenant Governor is how long ago?
1992.
Do we still use the term Lieutenant
No,
Governor?
not anymore because we're a regular province na. If you're a sub-province, kasi sub-province kami dati ng Leyte. So ang katandem ni Terry Larrazabal, yung daddy niya, is my dad. So after that, wala na. Now, ito naman kalaban ko, they think that the source of my strength is my dad. No, that's wrong. I am the source of my own strength. I don't rely on others.
So where did you get the inspiration to become politically active since your family is in business?
We were actually all in business.
You're the eldest of
I'm
three
the eldest.
siblings.
And I was managing our own business firms.
You're into agriculture, commerce,
retailing, real estate.
Real estate also.
But I love retailing because I can deal with a lot of people every day. So, pero hindi ako ang kilala. Ang kilala yung dad ko kasi he's very good at relations. So, actually, I was thrust into politics.
Were you active in high school politics? Naging
Yes, I was.
Yes,
I was student. I was class president until I became president of the student government.
Meron ka bang political idols? Internationally, in history, I'm just shooting para spontaneous.
There's a lot of people, but
give me 1 or 2 names that you admire and
Lincoln.
Name me. Lincoln.
I love Lincoln.
Okay.
So it's because of the emancipation of slavery from slavery. I love that part, and of course there are others along the way. But Hitler is not one of them for sure.
Mao Zedong, hindi.
Mao Zedong? No, I don't like him.
You don't like him?
No, he didn't even brush his teeth for many years.
Okay. So, as a Philippine politics naman,
baka sasabihin na naman ako'y kay BBM.
No.
But I think Marcos did a better job at running this country.
I have the same view. I was put in jail by Marcos. Of course, not him directly, but yung galamay because it was a political situation, no? And I was anti-Marcos with the anti-Marcos movements, but I am admirer of Marcos's, his programs, and so on. So,
yes, sir. I think looking back, when we have this, all these things considered, I think Marcos did better.
Yeah, definitely. He had a crystal clear idea of how to develop this country.
Yeah, what I really want to look at a leader is the vision. Saan mo ba kami dadalhin? That's what I want to hear from a leader. Saan mo kami dadalhin at paano mo kami dadalhin doon? It's like, ikaw yung kapitan ng barko, sasabihin mo, pupunta tayo dyan sa isla na yan dahil there's progress there. And then, how would you navigate your ship when you're treading on shallow water? Maraming corals, you could get ano?
That's why this segment is Glenn Chong's vision. So what is your vision? First, your vision
ganito.
for your, one of the things that...
The vision that I have for my...
One of the things that hit me as I've been monitoring your public statements is that you were explaining in, was it Paglinawang's radio program or somewhere that you had a busing system sa
A school bus
probinsya mo,
system, yes. A school bus system.
You were setting up semis or some sort of embassies to promote
let me explain that.
Your livelihood
Yes.
campaigns or industries in other countries. And it also struck me that you could do it as a congressman.
Yes, I could do it as a congressman.
Therefore, if that could be done when there was no federalism yet, why do we need federalism? Di ba? Anyway, that's another matter. I don't want to complicate the discussion. Pero the fact is, if you have good leadership, they can do.
Yes, it can be done.
It can be done.
Sir, ganito po
Okay,
yan.
let's go to your vision now.
I promised our people na iaangat ko talaga sila from the rut of poverty. I have seen, the first time I ran, I saw a person who was earning 8 pesos a day. It struck me to the core. So ang sabi ko, ganito po, pag binoto ninyo ako, congressman ako, at ang yung governor ko, kaming dalawa, then the first thing I will do is we will create an investment code. I would rather forgo the taxes from these investments because what I want is the jobs. Yung trabaho talaga. Because the trabaho, just like China, what they did.
That's right.
Mababa yung sahod, para lang pumasok yung investment. Because when the investment comes into your place, mahirap nang tanggalin yun. Because these are brick and mortar factories. That's what I was after. No, so, pag walang taxes, you create an incentive for them. Okay? Basta trabaho lang ang gusto ko. So, to achieve that, I will have to create my own sort of embassies abroad.
Did you have to deal with the minimum wage question doon sa mga projects mo?
In my school bus system, I paid my school bus driver twice the daily minimum wage because my model is Singapore. Pay your public servants well, they will give you better service. So yung school bus driver ko, yung conductor, may attendant po yung school bus ko, they were paid twice the minimum wage. Ang minimum wage namin at that time is 220, ang bayad ko po sa kanila 450.
And sabi mo nga, walang gasgas yung mga school
Walang
bus.
gasgas ang school bus because meron yung akong quality inspector na nag-i-inspect po every time the bus runs. 3 babae yun nakamotor.
Ano populasyon ng biliran?
200,000 more or less.
Malaki din pala.
So what I want actually, Kamentong, was to close my island from intra-migration. Kasi napapalibutan po kami ng
that
mga...
is how China managed its huge population.
Yes, you control the population. Isara mo muna.
At saka ang proteksyonan mo muna yung mga mamamayan.
Yung sayo muna.
Kasi, jobs and so on. Hindi ang problema halimbawa sa Manila, si Mayor Estrada, sabi niya, nagreklamo sila sa jobs. Yung mga taong pumapasok galing Nabotas, galing Bulacan, and so on, hindi niya kontrolado yun.
Mahirap po yun gawin dito sa Metro Manila.
Dahil milyon nga ang populasyon.
But in our province, you can actually do that. I will issue resident cards for our people.
ID, parang national ID issue.
Bago pa sila ng national ID dyan, inisip po na yan eh. I will issue resident cards. For those coming in, I will issue visitor's card. You can do whatever you like. We will treat you as guests, but you cannot find a job in my place. Kasi I will conserve my population, increase government spending per capita para umangat yung buhay ng tao. But you can do this only if you have capital also. That's why I need to get investments. So, ang bala ko, magtatayo ako ng sarili kong embassy sa Singapore, Shanghai, New York, London, and Frankfurt.
Not necessarily setting up an embassy, but appointing somebody, parang consul mo.
Yes, parang ganon. Not necessarily. I'm saying only embassy para representations.
I know. I think that the
but these are consultancy firms. So, I really went the step. I contacted a consulting firm in Singapore. Sabi ko, I will pay you on the basis of every investment that you bring in. No matter what the price, I will do that. Para lang makabigay ako ng trabaho sa mga tao namin.
So they will earn on the basis of what they bring in.
Yes, they will
Kaya walang lugi ang probinsya.
Yes, walang lugi ang probinsya. We can afford to lose a few million pesos basta mabigyan mo ng trabaho yung tao. Because I don't want government to be giving jobs. I want private sector. Kaya nga meron akong school bus system because that school bus system was intended to nurture education as a pillar of a strong local economy. Meron akong strategic health initiative because health is also an issue. So, ang ibig ko sabihin, to build a strong local economy, dapat meron kang investments on education, on health, and you have to nurture a investor-friendly climate. Di po ba? So, when they start coming in, you start giving jobs to people. And then, by controlling your population, meron trabaho ang lahat ng tao, then yung mga neighboring ko dyan, they will see bakit sila umasenso sa biliran at tayo hindi. Then the simple answer is they chose the right leader. In that way, you create a revolution for the rest of the country.
Anong basic industry sa biliran? Still coconut, di ba?
Yeah, it's basically agriculture kasi hindi naman na-implement yung plano ko. Kaya nga, hindi ko mapapatawad itong sindikatong ito dahil sinira nila ang bala kong gawin.
So, paano ka dinaya doon? Now, let's move on.
Okay.
You had a vision. It was great. You got to implement it, but naudlot because
of itong sindikato. And that's what I want to tell the people. Malaki na sana ang naasenso natin, or I could have set that revolution in place by now. Mayayari tayo nitong sindikato ito, sila lang ang yayaman, tayo maghihirap. That gives an impetus, a motivation for the people to rise up against this syndicate. Labanan talaga natin ito.
Paano yan? We're approaching our final minutes dito sa third segment.
Yes, sir.
No? Again, we're confronted with this, gagamitin na naman sa 2019.
Yes.
Mapipigilan pa. Ang SMARTMATIC at saka ang COMELEC, laging sinasabi, wala na tayong oras, kaya sa susunod lang palitan. Tapos, tali na naman tayo dyan.
Hindi, no. This time we have to fight. Para sa akin, wala ho tayong political power, Tong. Ako, ikaw, all the rest of the ordinary Filipinos, wala po tayong political power. But if you will trust me, pagtitiwalaan niyo ako, pagsusuportahan niyo ako, I will use your tiwala and your suporta to use my intelligence and my mouth to fight them. Kahit pa, the fight is so uneven, lopsided in their favor, pwede pa nating labanan ito. Ipaglalaban natin yung hybrid election system. So, meron pa time. I believe so.
We're already waging part of the campaign, the war, the battle, which is information campaign.
Yes.
The other is legal naman.
Yeah,
we have to bring it to court now?
Yes, meron po tayong petition ngayon.
You're a lawyer, no?
Meron po tayong petition. Tangguling demokrasya din po.
Okay.
Nakabidbin na po yan sa Korte Suprema. And I know si Mel Magdamo with Ernie Del Rosario is going to file an intervention.
Ernie is also a lawyer, no? Ernie is a technical man.
Yes, he was the former IT director of COMELEC na nag-resign because ayaw niya kay SMARTMATIC.
Okay.
That man has a principle. Maninindigan talaga siya.
To the discussion here.
So, ang panawagan ko po kay Acting Chief Justice Antonio Carpio, wag naman hong upuan yung kaso namin dyan laban sa SMARTMATIC. Yes.
Wala pa tayong
kung maaari po,
the previous Supreme Court sat on the case we filed ni Bono Adasa and Ado, no? Until they declared it moot and academic dahil tapos na daw yung administrasyon.
Yes.
And so on.
So ako po'y nananawagan sa Supreme Court. I'm a lawyer, I'm an officer of the court. I know what I'm talking about. But wag naman hong upuan yung petition that really brings this issue to the fore. Hindi na po talaga kami papayag na ipipilit pa yung SMARTMATIC na yan.
So how do we push that case further?
This one is that's why I'm directly appealing to the acting Chief Justice. Wag na ho nating upuan to. Let's if you need an oral argument, we are ready to face this COMELEC and SMARTMATIC. Kaya nga ho, Tong, nananawagan po ko sa tao, if you trust me, if you support me, then I will use your trust and your support to fight this till the end.
So the next rally and picket should be at the Supreme Court, not at the COMELEC anymore.
Hindi
to
lang
push this case.
Sir, hindi lang po ako manawagan ng ganyan.
No,
Kasi baka sasabihin nila, rabble-rouser ako.
Kami na lang gagawa nun. Okay.
Yes,
well, anyway, our final minute. Please, your message again?
I think nakita po natin yon na with yung hindi po ako pinagsalita ni Senator Coco and the netizens reacted violently on that one. I think kung pagkakatiwala ninyo ako at pagsusuportahan ninyo ako, I will use your trust and your support para gamitin yung mumunting boses natin. Iisahin natin para we will have political power to pressure them para ibigay sa atin ang totoong malinis at marangal na halalan.
Like the voice of Jericho.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, narinig po ninyo, and you will hear and see Glenn Chong in other stations and so on. Please do. Please follow him, and let's see what we can do together to change the 2019 elections. Maraming salamat po, and Congressman Glenn.
Thank you very much,
Thank you very much, and keep up the good work. Maraming salamat po.